Um, so what I was saying was, I guess, welcome to this meeting. This is the third finance meeting of the week. And today we're going to be talking about writing emails, the email templates, and just reaching out to companies and corporations. Otherwise known as email communications. Okay, so writing emails, we kind of talked about this in the first meeting about sponsorships. We write emails to both local and larger companies to request sponsorships or to submit grants. We need to write professionally and formally, and we need to be respectful while also showing how cool we really are. We want to seem legitimate and understanding, and it's important to show who we are, what we do, why we do it, and how we do what we do. Companies want to know everything about us. Bring up companies we have worked up in the past, for example, NASA and ONR. That make us, the fact that we just worked with those companies makes us look really, really good. As well as we want to bring up, all the community outreach we've done, the projects. Maybe bring up where some of the past robotics members are now, and maybe, we could even do interviews and to see, how robotics has, affected people. Be sure to include some information about the company. Definitely do research about the company so that that not only do they know that we put work in, but that also just so that we know, exactly what we can get out of the company, what specific resources or materials we can get, about how they're doing, maybe how they're dealing with COVID, so we kind of know what to ask for and where to, I guess, where to stop, where our limit is in asking for. Because again, everything that we ask for is donations. So, you just want to put in the research to that. That way, it's good on both ends, and it, makes us look more professional when we really take the time to, look up exactly what the company is, and that we know exactly, who we are reaching out to. Templates. We have a lot of templates from previous emails, sponsorships, and previous grants. For the most part, and especially with emails, you want to format an email just like a standard professional email. Address the company respectfully, for example, like Dear NASA, or something like that. You want to use correct grammar, punctuation, spelling, indentation, etc. Always triple check everything. Most likely, if you're writing an email or especially a grant, you will check it many more times than just 3. You will have that. You will need to make sure everything is completely correct. And I know that seems like grants are the big writing projects, but even just simple emails to like a local pizza place, it's super important to use proper English, and we can't afford to be sloppy. When ending your emails, be sure to readdress our team, our official name and number. If you have any questions with this, contact Roland or any of the finance captains. It might be helpful to work or write on your email in a separate Google Doc so you could check it over easily before sending the official email. Just some tips. Here's just a quick example of a mission statement, because this is where a lot of people who are either writing the grants or when a company asks, hey, so what exactly do you do? The mission statement is where a lot of people get, caught up on, and that's one of the first things that they ask for. So this example, I believe, is from 3 years ago. But yeah, so it's like the Clarkstown Robotics Club is the member of FIRST for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. As such, the club follows the mission of FIRST, which is to inspire young people to be science and technological leaders and innovators by engaging them in exciting mentor-based programs that build science, engineering, and technology skills that inspire innovation and foster well-rounded life capabilities, including self-confidence, communication, and leadership. Simple sentences, but it makes a bold claim, and it is a very, that's what a lot of companies are looking for. Just saying that makes us not only seem more professional, but it also, makes us seem a lot, very confident, and they know that we know what we're doing. So responses, when/if we receive any responses from a company, be sure to follow what they say. Read the response very thoroughly. make sure you're understanding everything that they're saying. Um, as Often they might ask questions to us, so you definitely want to read through those. Maybe they say, "Hey, could you give us a little bit more in depth in your mission statement, for example?" And maybe you could mention exactly what kind of projects we do, something like that. Want to make sure that you get all their questions and that you're really reading it thoroughly. And also, when you do reply, ask questions in your reply. Make sure they know that we are involved, interested, and also thankful. And you want to make it seem like it's not like we just took a list of companies and then sent the same email and spammed, 1, 2, 3, 4 down the list. You really want to make it seem a bit more personal, and you want to make it seem that we really put our thought into it and we need that company. Also, even if you don't, let's say you get like a quick response. For any response that you do get, write a thank you, even if they say that, they can't donate anything or they're not able to sponsor us. Still always want to give a polite response. Always, give a polite thank you and make sure that, they know that we're still thankful, and you want to be respectful to all the companies that we reach out to. So I know that was very short. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. Everyone can hear me, right? Like I'm not